Welcome to the Bunny Hole, where anything goes. Travel with me and guests as we hop through this thing called life, one day at a time. Greetings, beautiful people, and welcome to the second episode of the Bunny Hole. I hope that you guys are feeling powerful today because you are on this phenomenal Wednesday. I want to thank you guys for joining me again. I am your dope ass host, Qween Tee. Cutie. And again, I appreciate y'all hopping back in with me on this second episode. Today we are breaking down doors, and right now I want to say kicking down doors. We're not even breaking them down, we're kicking them down like blah. You know what I mean? We are talking about Black women in the film industry. That's right, Black women in the film industry. We're going to tap into a whole bunch of other things as well, but we're going to start off with the film industry, okay? Okay, I'm sorry, you know. All right. So I wanted to say, Black women have always, since the history of time, been getting to the bag, even when that bag has been kept behind the gate or behind gatekeepers, you know what I mean? But who gonna stop us, boo? Okay? So upon me doing a little research, I'm gonna read this, okay? Black photographers make up only 7.51% of professional photographers, despite representing 13.4% in the United States. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, it is.
That's crazy. So, I'm sorry. I probably should have introduced my guest to y'all before I went through my statistics, but we're a work in progress, okay? So, right.
I'm just here.
Yeah, right. So with me, I have one of these, 7.51%. And that's just Black photographers. They ain't even talking about like Black women photographers. I couldn't even find that. So anyway, but getting back on point, I have one of the phenomenal Black photographers / videographers / with me, Miss Jade Denton. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah. So, tell the people what you do.
So it's a laundry list. I like to just say that I'm a creative.
Okay.
Creative being personified, basically.
Okay.
All things creative: music, photography, videography, art, like actual art. Yeah, everything. Hot fire.
So what made you say creative as opposed to creator?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I think creators, they create out of what's in front of them, what they see, what they hear, what they feel, which I'm that, but a creative is somebody that embodies what they see, what they feel.
Okay. Embodying it.
I embody it. I still create, but I wake up and do this shit. I go to sleep and do this shit. I eat. Like, it's who I am.
Okay.
So I guess that's why I use the term. I never thought about that.
Creator as opposed to creative.
Creator, yeah.
Okay. I rocks with that. Yeah. So I'm gonna go back to these statistics, but right now I see you're wearing Culture Power. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm wearing Culture Power. Y'all see this dope ass sweatshirt? Culture Power in the building.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna come back to that. So with the videography, look. No, we're not gonna come back. Look, I'm sorry. We're not because I brought it up. I know.
You gonna do.
So a part of the creative that she is, Miss Jade Denton. These are her brands. Can you tell the people about Culture Power?
Culture Power. Culture Power has been my baby for about 5 years. It first was called the Universal Language.
Huh?
Yeah.
What made you change it?
Because it was gonna be like solely based around music, and as I started like jotting down ideas and brainstorming about what I wanted it to be, I'm like, I don't just do music. Like, music is my foundation of who I am, but I wanted it to be more about culture and how society fucks us as Black people.
Ooh.
You know, and I want us to be able to tell our stories and not just in music, because they always expect us to sing and dance. What else can we contribute? I ain't gonna even say contribute. It's just what else do we embody, because, you know, it's like slim pickings around here when it comes to shit that's naturally ours.
Facts.
Yeah.
All facts. So
culture power.
Culture power.
I wanted it to be more than music.
So, although you gave us that beautiful, well articulated, well articulated.
It's just coming, you know.
Okay. Of what culture power, how culture power came to be, and kind of what it represents, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So like, what's in store for culture power? Like I said, we got these dope sweatshirts. She has a logo tee on.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess tell the people where, if they wanted to purchase this sweatshirt or this tee, or to be a part of culture power, or, you know, support culture power, like.
It's culturepower.com. CULTRPWR.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't want it to be just focused on like merch. Like, this is just when you want to wear, you know, culture power. It's more of a movement. I don't want it to necessarily be just about, you know, the cosmetic part of it. Like, the shit dope, yeah, but it's way more to it than just merch. Just stuff you could throw on your back.
So what is the more to it? I mean, I know you just said that it's for us to tell our story. So like, what other umbrellas, nigga, what other umbrellas does culture power not fall under? I guess, what other things do culture power represent? I don't know if I'm saying it right. Like,
I mean, it's more so about, like, when I say it's a movement, it's about giving people voices and a platform, giving us. And when I say us, I mean Black people in all the layers that we come, whether it's gay, straight, trans, non-binary, employed, unemployed, drug dealer, politician, preacher, heathen. That shit, that's what makes us us. Yeah, I want to be able to tell our stories.
Okay.
I want us to be able to tell our stories. It's not about me. It's just about me using my tools and talents, my creative talents, to give people a megaphone.
Yes, megaphone, and we all need it, because first episode, we are all books looking to be read and, most importantly, understood. So yes, okay, good shit.
Yeah.
So now look, going back to the to the videography part. Like, how did you get involved in videography?
It came from me wanting to film myself making beats and recording my own music.
Did y'all hear that? She wanted to record herself making beats and recording her own music on top of culture power, and she's a videographer, and you take photos, right?
I do.
Everything.
I do. Yeah.
A creative creator. Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
Creative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can have it. It's yours.
I mean, we got it on. You can come back and get me now. I don't want it. Nah. Yeah. I mean, me shooting myself, making beats, recording, and of course, being in music, I got musician friends. So, for me to kind of sharpen my skills, I asked them, you know, hey, let me come follow you around. Let me shoot one of your videos for free, because, you know, whatever. I'm learning. We all trying to get somewhere. And yeah, that's it. That's how I got into it, and it just took over, really. Like, music is still my baby.
Okay.
I always been into, like, photography too, because my dad, he was into it. Like, I got all of this shit that I do came from him.
That's dope. Shout out, Pops. Shout out. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so you mentioned music. Like I know you said that's your baby. So let's talk about it.
Okay.
How did you get into music? I mean, I know it was from Pops. We just said that as well, but like...
Well, he didn't necessarily influence me with music. He just influenced my creativity and just being open to trying the shit, like anything basically. The music part came from my sister. She was in band. She was just cool as hell. Like, she was a cheerleader. She was in band, had all these friends, and I just wanted to hang out. So her and her friends would create these little groups where they wrote their own songs and made up dances too, and they'd be outside practicing. I just wanted to be around it. So, and one day she was like, "Jen, write a little verse." I still remember a lot of it, but
spit that shit.
Nah, man, it's crazy because the song was about it's time. It was called "It's Time for a Change," which is like, this shit is me for real, for real.
Okay.
But the whole song was about us talking about it's time for a change, like in society. And niggas like 6 years old and shit. It's time to change the world. That's what I was on. She went on to, do her thing, but music stuff
with you.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So, obviously changing the world and being revolutionary is a part of you. But what kind of music do you do? Like, are you a rapper? Are you a singer? What's your genre?
It's all the things.
Okay.
I do it all.
Go ahead and goddamn give yourself all the praise.
I mean, who else gonna do it?
Okay.
Call me Jesus. I ain't gonna like that, huh?
But it is what it is, because like you said, if you don't praise you, who gonna praise you?
Exactly.
Okay? So
it's mostly, urban, hip hop, R&B.
Urban. What does that even mean?
Hip hop, R&B, our shit, the shit that we created.
Okay.
That's ours. That everybody else want a piece of, but it's ours.
Okay. Talk your shit.
So, yeah, hip hop, R&B, little rap.
Okay.
So I want to get into some jazz.
But okay, so a little this, a little that. So where can we find your music? Where?
All streaming platforms. Jade Denton, JADE DENTON. Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Deezer, Pandora. Is it on Pandora? I don't even know if it's on Pandora. Tidal.
It's on
Who
Tidal?
uses Pandora? Yeah.
My sister still uses Pandora. Like, to this day, she still uses Pandora.
Okay.
So, if it's not on there, go ahead and get it on there. People still do it.
Yeah, I don't even know. Pandora used to be the shit.
Pandora
was like that
Spotify,
bitch.
yeah. Like, what else did people go to? Nothing. That's all we use. So, it's still people who using it. So, absolutely, if it's not there, add that to a list of things.
I don't even know. I gotta look and see.
Okay, so how many albums do you have out?
2.
Okay. When was the last one released?
2018, 2019. It was 2018.
Okay. So when can the people expect some new hotness?
Y'all guess is as good as mine. Cause the bitch be working, okay? Booked and busy.
Yes.
I want to get back to it though. Like, I have to. That's who I am. I work on it, here and there. But I don't want to just give like a date. Cause I don't want to rush it. I said like in this break that I wanted to just live life and gain experience, fall in love, that type of thing.
The things.
And then I get back to it.
Okay.
So
cool. So of your 2 existing albums, which one would you say is your favorite?
The second one.
Which is entitled
12 Days of Jade 2.
Okay.
The first one is 12 Days of Jade. I took the idea of like the 12 days of Christmas. And so 12 days before Christmas, I would start with day 1, leading up until Christmas. Mm-hmm. This is my gift to you, motherfuckers. But the second one is my favorite. I don't know. The first one, it was just me, I guess, like, proving my point, like, I'm here. I do this. Mm-hmm. The second one was more of a introspective, like, reflective version of that. Yeah.
So I'm not sure which one I listened to, but I'm definitely rocking with. Are all of them like day 1, day 2?
No, the first one is Days. Day 1 through day 12. The second one is actual titles.
Yeah. Gotcha. So the second one I think is also my favorite. Mm-hmm. I like them both. But yeah, like I think the second one has "Back in the Days," which is by far like one of my most favorite songs by you.
Yeah.
I also like. I know that "Back in the Days" is one of my favorite. What's the Conscious Hoodlum? I think Conscious
That's on the
Hoodlum.
second one too.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are two of my favorite songs. So if you guys get a chance, Spotify.
Yeah, like a link somewhere.
All of that goodness.
Yeah.
Check it out. Hot fire. Okay, and old hot fire, like, but still relevant hot fire. Like, how does that even make sense? You know what I mean? But
that's that hot fire that's at the Martin Luther King thing. They
okay.
never go out. That eternal fire.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like
that's the point. That's the goal. Is to make timeless shit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah.
This shit bothering you, ain't it?
Yes. Leave the mic alone, damn it. Leave it alone.
I like to sit up.
So sit up.
But if I sit up, I'm going to touch the mic. And you don't give me that old, that mama look.
Nigga. Okay. So, back to the videography, though. So is that what you've been doing lately? Like, that's the booked and busy? The videography and the photography?
Yeah.
Okay.
It pays really well.
Does it?
Yeah. Yeah, this shit is fun to me. It's taking the front seat as far as like passion. I always say, because I was always into photography, not necessarily the video part. That came later on when I started making beats and stuff. But photography always been there. Like I said, my daddy, he had cameras and tripods and flashes, and like he did all that shit. Everything that I do. He did music, he painted, he drew.
Dang.
Yeah. Niggas really hard, man.
Put some respect on
Put
Pop's
some respect on him. I wish he still was into it, but and that's what I don't want. I don't want to like lose that shit and just get caught in regular life shit, because this is what keeps you alive. Your passions. So, yeah, I always say photography and shit like got friend zone when I was a kid, and music was my love. And now I'm realizing that friend was kind of cute,
Hey, friend.
Well, yeah, let's hang out sometime. And I'm like, damn, I really like this motherfucker. That's how it is. But you know how that first love is. So music can come and like take over whenever.
At any point.
So yeah, that's how I look at it.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So how do you feel that being a black woman in photography or videography or just in the film industry, like how has that been just in general? Like,
it has some perks and it has some like fucked up shit that comes with it too. Cause being a woman, especially a black woman, like motherfuckers want to like not pay what you weigh. These are my rates. You see my work, and this is what I'm asking. But you think, no, I'm gonna give you this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. That's in almost all fields, like low key.
And then you have people that's like, nah, you a black woman. I know you doing it. And it's usually coming from other black women. Like those are like my elite customers as far as now, because we know.
And
so it's like, and we support each other. It's cool. It's interesting to navigate because it is a male-dominated industry. All the shit that I'm in is male-dominated.
It is.
Music, especially like rap and stuff. Like, yeah, and they expect you to come. How they expect women to come, basically.
No, be honest. How do they expect women to come?
On some, not conscious self-worth type of shit. Not knocking the other, side of it, but it's like it's always one-sided.
Gotcha. That's the only side they want to portray of black women.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like we gotta be putting ourselves out sexually
in order to
get anything.
Yeah.
And I don't do that, so I don't do that. I'm chilling. Like what you see is what you get, and I let my work speak. And if you don't like it, fuck you. If you ain't gonna pay me, fuck you.
Okay.
And here we are. So it's been a lot of fuck yous on the way. But that's how you weed out like the people that really know your worth and see it and value your work from the people that just want to use you for what you can offer and throw you by the wayside.
All facts.
Yeah.
All facts. Okay.
But I like it though. Like I like the challenge in that shit too because I love to prove people wrong. That's like me. That's like my middle name. Proving a motherfucker wrong.
Yes. Okay.
And then it's just me challenging myself. Like let me see how far I can take it. And if I can, and that usually results in growth when I'm pushing myself to prove something. Then it's like, oh, okay.
Excuse me.
It wasn't as hard as I thought, or I know I can do this now. So, skill.
Yep.
Now let's keep on going.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yep.
And you guys, she's done a lot of work for me.
Yeah.
And hot fire, okay? Hot motherfucking fire, okay? Yeah. That's why I think I'm not even playing. I think you should. The creative creator is definitely like I don't know. Do something with that shit, man, because it's you. Period. So I'm backtracking, jumping all over. You know, follow me.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you from? Hole. Down this bunny hole. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Where are you from originally?
I'm from Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
Okay, Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
Yeah.
What made you move to Atlanta?
The opportunity to really, succeed in the fields of arts and entertainment.
But why Atlanta and not like say in New York or?
Because New York expensive. Bitch, I'm from Arkansas. I ain't got it. Fuck. Barely had to come to this bitch. I had to finesse my way here.
Oh, finesse! You used the right word.
Yeah.
Welcome to Atlanta.
Exactly. Fit right in. It was a toss-up. I ain't gonna say it was a toss-up, but before I decided to move here, it was between here and Dallas. And the job that I was working at, my manager, who was real cool, he moved to Dallas to work at like the more corporate part of, I ain't gonna fuck them, not my manager, but the company. But he was like, you come down here, I got you. I got a job for you. But what you do, you might want to go look at Atlanta, too. It's like, come down here and look and see if you like it. But go to Atlanta, too, because it's more focused on music and film. If he was like, you come down here to Dallas, you want a career. You go to Atlanta, you want your dream.
Gotcha.
And what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Your respective field.
Yes. So I went to Dallas. Took AJ down there. AJ is my son, for y'all that don't know. Took him down there because I wanted to see how he reacted to it, too. And we stayed down there for a couple of days. And it was cool. Probably 2 weeks later, I came to Atlanta. I came by myself then. And it was around, it was right before Thanksgiving. It was either right before Thanksgiving or right after. I think it was right before. And I stayed for a week.
Okay.
And that week was just turned up. Like, it fit what I was looking for.
Gotcha.
I don't know. It was just different. It was my first time being here, and I was here for an extended amount of days. So it was like the thrill of the first day or so is gone. Now let me just see regular Atlanta life. But that shit was still thrilling through the week to me, coming from Arkansas. I'm like,
no, you don't have to say coming from Arkansas. That's Atlanta, period. That's why everybody want to move here. We are full, okay? We are full.
Yeah. But yeah. I was like, yeah, I want to come here. And it's just seeing, like, the black wealth.
Okay.
That's like, what? That shit blew my mind. In the community. The fact that, like, that week that I was here, I did a radio interview, freestyle, photo shoot, recorded an EP. Like, I did all kind of shit.
Damn.
Yeah. I shot, like, 3 or 4 videos that I ain't never put out, but I still got the footage. But, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was turned for you that week.
It was turned. I had never had no experience like that.
Well, we are so happy that you decided to come here. Although I just told the rest of y'all we're full.
Yeah, my ultimate goal has always been to get to New York, though.
Okay. Why New York?
I just, my first time going to New York was in 2000. It was right when I dropped the first 12 Days of Jade. And it was a similar experience, but it was a lot going on at that time that I went up there. Like, it was hip-hop festival, so everything was, like, really hip-hop centered. So it just felt like what you see in the movies when they come to New York, motherfuckers break dancing and Nick ciphers and shit. I'm like, oh, you know. But I always just been fascinated with New York. After visiting so many times, like I would like to have property there. I don't know if I necessarily want to live. I miss nature though. Like I miss rolling hills and woods and bodies of water, clean air, and that's what Arkansas offered. It was just boring as fuck.
Gotcha.
If I could like bridge that and what I get here with the Black wealth and community with the hip hop essence of New York in one place, I'd be in heaven. I don't know if that place
Look, I'm trying
exists.
to think. Does that exist? Is
It
there
don't.
somewhere like that?
Not that I know of, but I don't know. So that's why the goal is to have properties in each place. So when I want to feel that nature, I go back home to Arkansas. If I want to be around Black wealth and community, I come back here.
Black excellence.
Black excellence.
Yes, Atlanta. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll come to NTI's words.
We ain't. Yeah, we gonna let that ride. All right, we gonna let that ride. Yeah. So I feel like a lot of the questions that I created for you, I think you already kind of answered, but I want to ask anyway. What do you think was the most significant turning point in your career thus far?
As far as like film?
Well, yeah, because you know we're talking about film, but no, you can say in each you know creative perspective, or you know, what do you think the most significant turning point has been thus? We'll stick with film.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't look at it as a turning point. It's like the career is going this way, and then it just because something, you know, if this one thing, it's been a series of things. So I'm looking at it as like a curve. Yeah. Okay.
And so although again, videography and photography, has taken on the primary role of your love. What would you say is your, like, what happened? Like, why is that? What is your favorite thing about what you do?
Well, for one, the reason why that happened is because it was paying me.
So that's the favorite thing.
I mean, when you down bad, shit, that's the one that's bringing the coins. It's gonna naturally take the
lead,
the front seat. But I figured, well, like I said, music don't make me no money. If anything, I was going broke behind this shit. Like it costs, and that's why I learned how to do all this stuff myself, because it costs to record. You know, it costs for beats. It costs for mixing. It costs for a video.
Hold on. So you do beats and you mix?
I do everything. I told you that.
Dang. So you do beats, you rap, you sing.
I mix.
You mix.
I master.
You master.
I shoot videos.
You shoot videos. You take pictures. You have this dope ass clothing line. Like, what don't you do?
I can't say that on camera. It ain't too much though.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Black Girl Magic. Kicking down doors. That's what I said. At first I'm like, doors. we ain't knocking on shit. We kicking them motherfuckers down, okay? Yeah. I don't know if you'll be able to edit this back, but I did want to talk about some of these this research that I did.
Okay.
Okay. So I think at the beginning I told y'all that Black photographers, again, not even Black female photographers, because I couldn't find any information on specifically Black female or Black women, because I hate the term female. Like, I know we're female, but anyway, moving forward, Black women photographers, 7.51%. Like, that is so minute. It's ridiculous. And I'm sure for Black women, it's even smaller than that. However, get this. Women earn $1.03 for every man that earns $1. I don't know where I got that from. Zippa, I think is where I got this from. But it's like women earn $1.03 for every dollar that a man earns. So although y'all don't dominate the field, you earn 3 cents more. Is that?
I mean, I get it, but I'm like,
Wait,
how
did they get that?
Yeah.
Girl, I don't know. I mean, the same way they can tell us how cats see and dogs, like, you know,
Yeah.
everything is made up, okay? Like, everything, all this shit is made up. You gotta play by your own rules because they lie to us. I'm sorry, so that it took me off on a tangent of how the hell do they know what dinosaurs sound like? Like, who was here to make up dinosaur noises? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Everything is made up. Okay, so
I want to know why is it people that don't believe in dinosaurs but believe in Jesus?
Ooh. Okay. Okay, you better be ready to open that can. You trying to open some cans over here, okay?
I'm just saying.
And you know what's crazy about you saying that? So now we're off on a whole nother tangent that has nothing to do with nothing, right? But everything to do with everything.
It's the bunny hole. Let's go down this bitch.
Okay. Like you just said, people will believe in Jesus, but not dinosaurs. Actually, nah, hold on. Because, I mean, they're both made up, right? I'm
just saying because they got bones. I mean, at least this is what they tell us, but they tell us all kind of shit.
True. Like, they're actual
But where is the bones from Jesus and Moses now? And these motherfuckers that live 400 years old. Where they bones at?
If I can be honest with you, I feel like, so on a different episode, I'm going to go into how witchism, is that a word? I just made it one.
I think you just made that up.
Yeah, I just made it one. But witchism found me. I think that the Bible is not a, like literal thing. It is like
a guide.
I don't even think it's a guide. I really think like it. Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe it is a guide, but what I think it is like, shit. What is it called when you like make spells and shit? It's like a book of spells and
folklore.
Thank you. Yes, but it's not meant to be taken literal.
Yeah. And
everyone takes that shit as literal. I'm telling you, I had this whole book that I wrote. My dad used to call it my Bible. And in that book, I was just like, I'm telling you, I went crazy on my research to this stuff. And I'm sitting up here like, no.
On the Bible?
No, not on the Bible. Just when I lost my religion, when I became woke. Yeah. You know what I mean? I was just writing my stuff out. And believe it or not, it started on Instagram, which is crazy. I know. But I would like see a meme on Instagram and then want to reference it and go to the Bible and check it out. But anyway, so all that to say is, I realized that the sun, and this is my perspective, obviously, the sun that they talk about is like the sun that's outside because that shit walks on water every sunset, you know, and every sunrise.
I like that shit.
Yeah, it walks on water. So I'm just like, And as melanated beings, we know that it rejuvenates us. And low-key, it does everything they tell us Jesus does. It grows life. It does all of these things. It's literally the sun outside, you know? Did I lose you?
Nah, you got me. Shit, the fuck?
But yeah.
Yeah, that shit hard. I ain't never heard you say that.
Yeah. Nigga. But yeah, so I got a quick game that I want to play before we bring this thing to a closure.
A closure. We should have got high before this.
Not you.
Yeah.
Not you. The name of the game is This or That.
Okay.
Brand new. Probably gonna do it with a lot of the guests. Playing it by ear. Okay.
No.
I feel like you already gave us the answer, but I'm gonna still ask anyway. So, videography, or music?
As far as what?
You determine.
Like, how do I choose? Like, what's the?
Is this or that, and then you can tell us why you chose it. There's no spectrum in which I'm trying to put you in as far as this is concerned. Music. Why?
Because it's more beneficial for me and my mental health.
Okay. Yes. So, J. Cole or Lil Wayne?
J. Cole.
Okay, why?
So, before I say why, Lil Wayne is my guy, like, best rapper alive.
Okay.
Since the best rapper retired type shit. I mean, didn't he say that?
I mean, he did.
Then he just said best rapper alive.
Correct.
But anyway.
But now Cole says best
I
rapper.
just like J. Cole, he's more constructive with his words and just his music. Period. It's more conceptually riveting.
Okay, words.
Like Lil Wayne, I know he's capable of doing it. Like How to Love, I love that song.
Mm-hmm.
How to Love.
Ooh, I hated that.
Did you listen to what he was saying?
I wasn't, because I didn't like anything about it.
Okay, he should have gave it to somebody that could sing. Like somebody like that sounded like a really good R&B pop song for somebody that could sing. But even like that Mona Lisa shit that we listened to.
Mona Lisa, fire.
Like I know he got the capability to tell a story, but he don't do it enough for me. And I like storytellers. Like that's just my preference. And J. Cole is really good at painting a picture.
Okay. Underground or mainstream?
Underground all day.
Why?
Because that's where all the talent is.
Okay, facts.
Mainstream is machines, you know?
True. They get into this cookie cutter. Oh, I gotta sound like this and act like this and do this.
And half of the motherfuckers ain't got talent. Like nowadays, they are literally put there because and money. You know, they are machines.
That's because there's no gatekeeper as it pertains to Black culture. Low key, like we don't have gatekeepers for the entertainment that we digest, you know, or that is put in front of us to digest. It's just shit, do it. But yes, I'm sorry, I got on a tangent. Okay, so back to the women in film, because I know we've been all over the place. Would you say Ava DuVernay? Okay, you know what I'm saying, or Shonda Rhimes?
It's shows versus movies. Well, Ava did Queen Sugar. Shonda Rhimes.
Why?
I like her style of writing. Like, she's a writer. Ava is more a director, right? Does Shonda Rhimes direct too? Researcher.
Wait. I just picked 2 Black women in film, goddamn.
Yeah, but I think Shonda writes and Ava shoots.
She does write.
So
2 different baseball and basketball. I got you. Spike Lee or John Singleton?
John Singleton.
Why?
His films were more realistic to me. And they just seemed better written. Like, they were shot better to me. I like Spike Lee, but, you know, I don't really like a lot of his, you know, me get into it.
So you like Spike Lee, but you don't like a lot of his work? Excuse me.
It's a love-hate. Like, I like what he did for the culture, but I don't necessarily like what he represents and what, like, I don't like the voice that he uses when.
So then what did he do for the culture?
He was one of, like, the first Black directors to really, like, consistently put out shit. And it be almost, I wouldn't say a cult classic, maybe like a Black cult classic, like all the shit that he put out, but it really represented Black people somewhat. I don't know. I guess you had to be there. Shit, I was too young, but I remember Spike Lee joints.
You remember
and
that
I just
name?
like the fashion and the music and the slang, not necessarily the stories.
Gotcha. Okay.
Back then it was cool, but you know, as you grow and you start looking at shit, you like, that shit kind of fucked up, or that shit's stupid.
I mean, a lot of his old school, like from the 80s stuff is just, it's very stereotypical.
Yes.
He was like,
it's giving Tyler Perry
I was
with
just
Jordans.
about to say that. He was like the Madea before, I literally was about to say that.
Yeah. He's
Madea
like Tyler Perry with Jordans and a Kit Kat.
Yes.
And some big ass glasses.
Very stereotypical. So, with the videography, and I know I said I was closing, but obviously, you know, stuff is coming. Yeah. So, with everything that you do, is filmmaking, is that something we can look forward to seeing you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Like my own shorts and
yeah.
Hell yeah. Full length features. Fuck yeah. visual albums. I'm finna kill these niggas. I'm finna kill them. Because I'm sick of it.
Okay.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it not being any good black cinema, period. That's not trauma-based, you know.
Trauma porn is real.
Like, goddamn.
Like,
can we not just
slavery?
have a real experience? Can we just fall in love and it not be a Love Jones knockoff? You know what I'm saying? Like, just authentic black experience. I'm finna kill this shit.
Go ahead and kill this shit.
Yeah.
So do you have something in the works now, or?
Hell no. I got a lot of ideas, you know, but all the shoots and stuff that I'm doing now is really just gearing me up to, you know, really like kickstart the film side. But that's what Culture Power and me highlighting these different people every month is me kind of giving myself experience on creating my own production with location, with design, with everything, versus it being just a client that I'm working for and they tell me their vision, like, these are my visions coming to life. So I think once I do enough of these, I get more comfortable to where I'm really want to start writing a script or a treatment. Because that's all that this is that I'm doing now with Culture Power.
So I think, like, so now you just shed light on something that I don't think you touched on before. So you said every month you're doing something different with Culture Power, or?
Yes. So, like I said, Culture Power is a brand, but it's more of a movement, and it's about giving people a platform to kind of share their gifts, share their experiences, tell their stories. Mm-hmm. So every month this year, I want to highlight at least one person that's doing something influential in their culture, whether it's with music, whether it's politics or fashion or food. Just somebody doing some dope shit that's giving back, you know, power to the culture.
Power to the culture.
Power to the culture. That's the hashtag. Okay. It's about what gives you power in your respective fields. What, like, our passion is our power, you know?
I like that.
Yeah.
Our passion is our power. Our passion
is our power, and it's about people with these passions that's like, this is my power.
Gotcha.
This is my superpower. Film and music is my superpower. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Because she is super dope, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to leave it right there.
All right. Drop that shit on the table then. Blah. Yeah. You know? So when have you already started premiering these, I don't want to say artists, but I guess for like a better word, artists for Culture Power?
Yeah. I have one that's out. It's on the Culture Power Instagram page, and by the time this comes out, it'll be on the Culture Power site, culturepower.com, CULTRPWR.com. This artist by the name of Indigo Phoenix.
Dope ass name.
Yeah, that shit hard.
Yeah.
He hard.
Okay.
He giving me, like, he was giving Prince and Andre 3000, if they meshed together, it would be his vibe.
That is so eclectic, and that just...
That's the perfect word to describe him, eclectic. And he's really authentic in his artistry. And when I saw him perform, I was like, damn. You could tell he was just, like, in his zone.
He was flowing.
Yes, he was flowing.
Okay.
So, yeah, Indigo Phoenix. I got a couple of other artists I'm working with, some dancers. You know, people that's doing dope shit in the community. Yeah.
So these are dropped once a month?
Yeah, probably more. Like, the minimum is one a month.
Okay.
If I can get more people, if I could do one a week, that'd be even harder.
Okay. So you trying to push.
I'm trying to push some shit, like,
power to the culture.
Yeah.
Power to the motherfucking culture.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So that was Culture Power. Where can people, if they wanted to book Jade Denton, the videographer and the photographer, like, where can they find you at?
jadedenton.com. I'm going to have some shit fly across the screen so I ain't got to spell it out.
Okay.
I should have did that for Culture Power, but it's people listening too, so I'm going to go ahead and say it. JADEDENTON.com. Because this is an audio thing too.
Right.
Jade Denton. That's dope of you. Like, I know you've been saying he's going to do this podcast for a while. He started, came back to it, did some other shit. We finally here, and I'm really proud of you.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know, I've been wanting to do this for forever. I actually went to school to be a radio broadcaster. So
I mean, I can see it. Like, you flow. Like, you do this shit. You do this shit. I think, me personally, I think, and I know this the second episode.
True.
You have such great conversations, and you like I told you this all the time. Like, come on, you speak so well to people, and you just like you pick it up. It ain't no like you only do that when you trying to read something, but when that's why I was like, just close the laptop. When it's just a natural conversation between you and somebody else, you kill it. You gonna kill this shit. Like, fuck this research. Like, do this beforehand.
I mean, yeah. So this was all last minute.
I know.
That's my bad, y'all. My bad. But
and we so close. I get to call her out on that shit, and you not be offended.
No, not at all. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
that's where growth happens.
Exactly.
That's where growth happens. So again,
I want another episode.
Okay. All right, and
I guess that's back. If anything, let me co-host a couple of episodes with you or some shit.
I'm down for it. I am down for that. Okay.
I'm just talking shit.
No, you're not, and it's okay if you're not. Y'all gonna see her back. This is not the first. Well, this is the first, but it won't be the last that y'all see of Jade Denton. Cause let's flow. You feel me? Let's flow.
Tony Braxton.
I thought she said let it go. Let it. She did say flow.
Okay, I'm like, come on now, don't do her like that.
Oh man. So again, you guys, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up. It's been.
Why are we wrapping it up so early?
It's been like an hour and some change. I think I wanted it to be about 45 minutes to an hour. So I think 2-hour podcast. Ain't nobody really listening to that. We gotta chop it up and do another one. Anyway, so edit that part out. Dang, you didn't even say the producer part, did you?
Producer of this podcast?
No, just in general, like producer.
Yeah, you said we talked about making beats. You talking about that?
Oh.
Or you talking about like producing?
Just in general, like editing, producing, blah, blah, blah.
So, I don't know, like, and I have to like work on what it is that I do, I guess, like how I deliver that shit. Because I could go on. I do. At that point, it becomes redundant. That's why I just say creative. I don't know.
No, you need to work on that shit. We talking about black women kicking down doors, and I don't think that the average person will meet a black woman who is as creative as you. So it's like you done put in all the work to have all of these accolades or this list of shit that you do, and you need to run that shit the fuck off, because why the fuck not? You know what I mean? Like, let these motherfuckers know what greatness looks like. Goddamn,
Come on now. Come the fuck on now.
Yeah, so I think, I guess when we have you back on the show, I need for you to run that list down. So we've already, we've covered a lot of different topics, but I think you should include your producing, whether it's music or film, and editing. And
what you do?
I talk shit,
Damn, sure do. God damn.
I talk shit.
Yeah.
So, I smile a lot. In the first episode, I told y'all I stare a lot. I do all of those things. That's it. I smile, talk shit, and stare.
That ain't it.
What I do? What I do?
I don't know. You tell me. That's why I asked.
I just told you. That's what I do.
You talk shit.
Yeah.
I talk shit too.
No.
You got me on that.
Yeah, I am the shit talking queen.
Cash money.
Okay, cash me out. But all right, you guys. Thank y'all again for joining us on the second. I don't know why I felt the need to do it, but I did it.
I mean, come on, Barry White. Shit.
The second episode of The Bunny Hole. I appreciate y'all for hopping in, man. We had our amazing guest, Jade Denton, the creator.
Denton with some door knocking earrings and some Timberlands. You feel me? Word to mother.
Okay,
Denton.
And that's why no one ever thinks that I'm from Georgia. This accent just does what it wants to do, okay?
Yeah.
But
thank you for having me.
I appreciate you being here. Y'all check her out on all the platforms, on all the different, all the shits that she do, okay? So, we got jadedenton.com, Jade jadedenton.com as well as culturepower.com. Very phenomenally dope woman. No.
It's still going.
Oh, okay.
Cut the shit. Just
what?
cut it.
Done. Okay, I am done. Nah, but y'all, yeah, for real. Check her out again. Thank you guys for joining us today.
Back to chilling, ain't
yeah. Every Wednesday at 8 p.m. you can find your dope ass host, Qween Tee. Cutie. I gotta get my nails done so I can stop. So
you pointed out they probably would never looked at it until you just said something. Now they gonna go back and be like, let me see.
Oh no, these nails look like who did it and why, but it's okay. By the next episode, they
call
will.
Them booty fingers.
They are booty fingers, but by the next episode, they will be done. So again, you guys, thank y'all again. I know I thank y'all like 4 or 5 times, nigga. I thank y'all about 4 or 5 times, but it's genuine, okay? So I look forward to seeing y'all for episode number 3, which can be found next Wednesday. Is
it on Spotify?
It is. Oh, thank you for that. It is on Spotify. It is on Apple. It is on YouTube. It is on wherever you stream your podcast.
Okay.
Check a girl out. And that's cut.